Hi, Gord Montgomery here at the beautiful Tower Ranch Golf Course in Kelowna. I'm joined today by the General Manager, Eric Thorsteinson, which is not easy to say. Talking about his golf course and the Thomas McBroom design that we have in front of us here, Eric, a really nice course that's accomplished a lot over the years and received a lot of accolades from major magazines. Tell me a little bit about the history of the golf course and the accolades that you guys have received here.
Right, yeah, the golf course was the original brainchild of Mr. Stan Tower, and Mr. Tower had this vision of the golf course and community and always wanted to have a championship a golf course surrounded by a wonderful community with all the amenities. And Mr. Tower unfortunately wasn't around to see his vision come to fruition, but in 2009 the golf course, 2008 the golf course opened, and we've been fortunate to be in the top 100 every year. An amazing property, spectacular views, 600 feet of elevation change, and really one of those golf courses that you remember every single hole.
Thomas McBroom design, like we both mentioned now, he's an advocate of the false fronts, that type of thing. What else does he present to the golfers out there that is going to challenge them as they make their way around this track?
Yeah, I'd say a lot of shot making and using every club in your bag, not necessarily bringing out the big stick and letting it fly. It's really placing your tee shots and making sure that you're finishing on the right side of the hole. As you mentioned, there's lots of false fronts on the property, and making sure that you're getting it past the flag in those situations so that you're not coming back down off the greens and ending up chipping.
With the design that's here, it's a big layout and can be very challenging if you get on the wrong tee box, like some people tend to do sometimes. You know, the ego overrides the sensibilities. How important is it that people start in the right place here so that they enjoy their day and aren't slamming clubs, getting frustrated with what's going on?
You know, I always say we're in the business of making people happy, and one of the things that we do to set people up for success is really find out what their game is and what their ability levels are, and from there we set them up with the right tees. We really encourage people not only for pace of play but also for their enjoyment. Primarily, is making sure you're playing from the right tees. Playing from the back tees, saying I want to get my money's worth, and being a 30 handicap. This is the golf course to do it. Right?
What's the secret to having some success out here? I've heard something before. I won't put that thought into your mind because maybe that's not true, but there is a secret to success on the greens, especially.
Yeah, probably, if anything, getting past the flag. Anything short of the flag, as you know, is going to be hit that false front and really come down off of our bent grass greens and our bent grass fairways, because the fairways are really tight. It's a shot maker's golf course. They can really move the ball with those bent grass fairways, but if you're moving the ball too much and spinning the ball too much, you're going to find those false fronts difficult. So make sure you pass the hole.
And that wasn't what I'd heard. What I heard was that everything breaks towards the airport, because the airport is the low part of the area here. Hopefully that's right, because I wrote that a long time ago. But, is that in fact the case?
No, that is true for sure. Anything kind of to the water and to the airport, no question.
Okay. Tell me about the overall experience that people expect to get when they come to Tower Ranch. Like you said, it's a beautiful setting, fantastic views behind us of the lake and the hills and that type of thing. From start to finish, what do people get when they walk through the doors?
Well, really from arrival to departure, we want to really give them a first-class Western experience. We want to embrace the ranch kind of theme that we were originally started from. But not only that, we look at unique business value proposition. How can we be different, and talk about the entertainment and recreation business? We have your cornhole, we have bocce ball, we have outdoor movie nights. We really try to be different and think about not only the golf experience, but the experience the guests have in general from our restaurant. And everywhere from, like I said, arrival to departure, it's those touch points, those interactions with our guests that really make our course one to remember.
You speak of experience, Eric, and you're widely experienced in the golf industry, having started in Edmonton, or been in Edmonton, I guess, not started there at the Royal Mayfair, then you moved out to the Kelowna area, worked at a club, you moved to Eagle Ranch in the Columbia Valley, and you came back here after a bit of a hiatus from the business. What, to a professional, brings you back into the industry at a place like Tower Ranch? What kind of experience does that give you? What kind of mystique did this place hold for you?
Yeah, I was fortunate to work with James Cronk and the Cronk Group, and we took over this management contract in November of last year. And really coming back to Kelowna was an easy choice for me. We love Kelowna. This is really home for us. Love the 4 really seasons that it provides and offers, and enjoy skiing in the off season. But this property alone, it's certainly the premier property in Kelowna, and taking it with the grace is kind of what the Croc Group does, and what makes us set us apart in the industry.
Okay. And the last thing would be, having mentioned that you're from Edmonton, our golf season sometimes starts really, really late there. A little bit of an earlier jump on the season out here for people from the prairies. When does your season run from, and how long does it go till?
Yeah, we generally start about April 1st, and we'll go until mid-November, maybe end of October, but we'll stretch it out as long as we can. We get snow, and then we'll have beautiful weather for a couple weeks after that, and we'll play right into the early parts of November for sure.
So a great place to come if you're looking for some early season or late season golf, if you're from the prairies, and the place to play and see how good your game really is at Tower Ranch. Eric, I thank you for your time. It's a pleasure.